with you, babe.
Hey guys, it's me Sarah here, and I'm coming at you with another video because we just love knocking out videos for you guys. So, this video is going to talk about all my past Shawn Mendes concert experiences, including my meet and greet. That's going to be exciting to talk about. I've never talked about this story before on the internet, and it's going to be kind of weird, but kind of good. So let's just get on into it. So in total so far, up until, what's today's date? June 30th of 2019, I've seen Shawn a total of 6 times. Crazy, over the past 3 years. So saw him during the world tour in Connecticut, which was summer 2016. I saw him at MSG September of 2016. Then I saw him twice on the Illuminate World Tour in New York and New Jersey. And then I saw him at BLI Summer Jam summer 2018. It wasn't really his concert, but he was performing there, so I saw him then. And then I saw him at the Verizon Up event in May of this year. So I have a lot to talk about. I've been to a lot of shows, I've seen a lot of things, and I'm gonna just fill you guys in on my experiences. Let's go in chronological order, and I'm gonna start off with World Tour for his Handwritten album. That's like the era we were going to be referring to. And it was an amazing concert, you guys. I had floor seats for them, and I think that's a great way to start off if you're gonna see an artist. If you can get really good seats the first time, it's crazy. It really just helps to make your experience a ton more fun. The way the floors are set up is that they have a main section and then another section and then another section on the floor with these big walkways in between. And I was second row for the second section of floor, so pretty much in the center, pretty close to the stage, not too far, not too close. And he was I saw a great view of him, had no issue whatsoever, even though floor, I know a lot of people give floor some problems because it's like, oh, if you're not in the front row, how are you gonna be able to see? Not an issue. It's a great time. And it was a really nice view. Mohegan Sun, that's where I went to see him on the world tour. And the venue's actually pretty small and intimate, and it's really great because you can see him from everywhere. Even if you're sitting lower level, you have a great view of him. And it was a great night. Sang all the songs. This was before I knew that like Stan Instagram and Twitter existed, so I didn't know how to check for the set list, so I just kind of listened to every song he ever made and didn't really like think about, oh, he's gonna have to cut some songs out, like the show's only so long. His opening act that year was James T.W., who also opened for him for the UK leg of Illuminate World Tour. He was great too. I actually thoroughly enjoyed the opening act. Gotta show the opening act some love too, you know? And if you think about it, Shawn was on the opening act too for Taylor Swift, so that's really crazy. And I actually do like James T.W.'s music still. And the show was really, really, definitely one of my favorite Shawn shows I've been to, and I've been to quite a few. The only complaint for the world tour was the ticket buying process. That was not fun. I don't know what they were doing. It was, when I say it was a mess, I mean it was a mess in capital letters. Anything you could do to make the word more emphasized, that's what it was. It was not fun trying to get tickets for that tour. For those of you that don't know, Shawn sells his tickets through Ticketmaster. Like, that's like where the pre-sale starts. That's pretty much the optimal place most artists sell their tickets. And he has like this system where like, oh, if you buy like a tour passport, then you have a chance of getting like meet and greet. Like, for some reason, that world tour he did, if you were like the first 500 to buy tickets per venue, you got meet and greet. And so I guess I was like really confident in my ticket buying skills that were never utilized in the past, and I was like, 500, I can get you on the 500 and I can get this meet and greet. I couldn't even get normal tickets, let alone meet and greet. I don't know what I was thinking. It didn't happen. I was really upset, and I started checking my other socials with other people having similar issues trying to buy tickets. Before we move on to the Illuminate World Tour era, I should say, we have the MSG show, which was like a month after I saw him in Connecticut. It was at Madison Square Garden in New York. It was a big moment for his career. He sold out MSG. It was crazy. I was there for that. It was a great night. My seats were not as good as the other show's seats, as you can probably imagine. If anyone's been to MSG or you looked at the seating chart, It's a really big place. You're gonna have a not so great view. Not gonna lie, Shawn was like this big. But it was okay because he had B stage. He got a little bit closer, heard him perfectly well. It was all good at the end of the day. Another thing is that for this show, it was September 10th, and the album Illuminate didn't come out until September 23rd. So only like 5 songs from the album were already released. So when you went to the show, he performed some of his old songs, like Something Big, Aftertaste, Kid in Love, and he performed the songs that he already released from Illuminate. And then for the most part, he did perform the entirety of the new album that no one has heard. So I spent pretty much half them. Did you see that happen? Let me go fix that. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're back in business. Like I was saying, spent pretty much half the night just sitting there like, yo, Shawn, that song's great, because I had no idea what the song was like and never heard of it in my life before. It's one of the only times he performed the song Hold On, which I love. Wish he sang it more, but whatever. The album did get leaked, so some people did hear it, some people knew the lyrics already. I hadn't listened to it yet. Great night, still had fun. But I personally am the kind of person to go to concerts to scream the lyrics, and that's the one thing I couldn't do. I got a sense of what the Illuminate tour would be like setup wise, with stage B and the moon. Insert photo if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. And it was great. And now on to the Illuminate World Tour. Something I'm super excited about because I got to see him twice that year in New Jersey and New York. So New York, New Jersey sat in the same place for both, essentially, in the arenas. They had really similar setups. And I got to see Ed Sheeran because he performed Mercy with Shawn at the Barclays Center. I just see this random guy with red hair walk on stage, and I'm like, oh, that's Ed Sheeran. That's Ed Sheeran. Oh my gosh, that's Ed Sheeran. And I know that Shawn was probably freaking out. I was freaking out. And it was so unexpected, but also a great surprise at the same time. Then when the show was over, 2 girls came up to me and they were like, your energy level was up there and we appreciate that. And I was like, thanks. Also, I was a little concerned because I hope I wasn't drawing too much attention to myself, but that happened. And now on to the New Jersey show. August 17th, 2017 was the day I met this one over here and this one over here, I guess. Oh my gosh. You guys, I bought those meet and greet tickets. Basically half a year I waited since I bought those tickets. Even longer if you want to like factor in the time when I was just a fan of him and before I knew I was gonna meet him. I had countdown set. I had everything ready, everything figured out. And come day of meet and greet, I am just so excited. I'm also tired from the night before when I saw him in New York. I'm nervous. Let me tell you something. This is not something that they tell you beforehand, but before you meet Shawn, there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of waiting. Not even kidding. I stood outside for like 2 hours. I walk in, and I'm ready to go. I have everything I'm gonna say to him in my mind, and I'm like, this is gonna be the best 20 seconds of my life. So I go in, the curtain opens, Jake the bodyguard, so like, here's the door, open it. And also, by the way, I have a little complaint because people would buy like multiple meet and greets with their parents and themselves, and they would get 2 solo photos with Shawn. When I tried doing that, they said, no, Shawn wants to meet everyone. So my mom was like, no, I don't want to take a photo with him. Like, let my daughter take 2 photos. Like, no. You have to be in the photo. And she's like, I don't. They're like, no. Get in the photo. And she's like, I don't really want to. And whatever. I'm mad about it. I figured out like later on after the meet and greet that other people did that with no problems. I don't know what's so special about me. I mean, I know I'm fabulous and all, but like, why was that a problem when I tried to do it? No one knows. I walk in, all confident, and then I see him. And his 6'2" glory. He looked gorgeous. He looked so good, so handsome. Guys, the way he looks in photos is how he looks in real life, up close. I kid you not, there's no difference whatsoever. It is crazy. He is so tall. I know people are like, oh, 6'2", like whatever. He genuinely is like a skyscraper height, all right? And he was there, he was just fixing his denim jacket, being all casual, and he's like, hi, how are you? And I entered like going in like this, so pretending I'm walking straight, and Shawn's already there, so I'm on his right hand side, and I'm like, guys, my friends and family can confirm I'm not a shy person. I'm very outgoing. I don't know if you can tell by everything on my channel, but I'm not someone to hold back. There is nothing holding me back. See what I did there? For any reason, I'm very outspoken. Come time to talk to him, he's like, hi, how are you? My response, hi. You guys, really? The best thing I could say was, hi. That was all I said. He's like, how are you? I'm like, I'm good, how are you? Everything I planned on saying went out the window. What are words? What is English? What is communication? I don't remember because I said nothing. I was a mute. I was just like that's not my most finest moment. I will say that, that's for sure. We went in for the hug. Pretend Shawn was here. Hug. And I did not move my body 1 centimeter for the next 20 seconds while I was taking the photo. I was like, this must be the best photo I've ever taken. I will not move a muscle. And then when my mom came in to take the next photo, she was like, hi, how are you, Deshawn? I was like, hi, good, like, hello, how are you? I did not even move my head to see my mom, like, walk. I literally just stayed, like, statue still. Did not move my arm at all. Shawn, like, kind of moved his arm, like, to wrap around both of us. I literally just stayed like this. Just, like, for dear life. I kid you not. And all I remember is hugging denim. And I felt his hand on my back. And I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, this is happening. This is happening. Oh my god. And then, photo's over. He says, enjoy the show. I say, I will. And then the guy outside hands me my signed poster right here. 2 of them. One's in my room, one I have up here. And I'm just like, what the heck just happened? Oh my god, I just met Shawn Mendes. And like, you know, when you're a fan of someone and you meet them and you meet your idol, you're like not really comprehending anything. And I'm just like, oh my god, this just happened. And I also completely messed it up and said zilch. Said nothing at all. All I said was, hi, good, how are you? And I will. That's less than a sentence, alright? Not anything. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting so heated thinking back. I'm like, I could have said so many things. I could have said so many things, probably embarrassing, maybe kind of creepy. I could have said, like, random stuff. And I just chose to stay shut, which is a big regret of mine. Don't do that if you're meeting someone. Probably not the way you want to go about it. Now it's time for Q&A to start. Q&A always happens once everyone who got, like, platinum or diamond and gold meet and greet, and then the silver people file in, and we all sit around. They were not as well equipped as they are for this Q&A. They didn't have you just sat on the hard concrete floor, which was whatever. Another thing is the way you meet him, like the order is the order you file into Q&A. So if you're the last one to meet him, you're gonna be in the back. So just like keep that in mind. So I walk into the Q&A and I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not sitting in the middle and not being able to see Shawn, because you're all sitting down, you're all like sitting cross-legged. I'm not about to strain my neck and try to see Shawn, try to film. No. Was not having it. So I moseyed on up to the front. There's like a little space. I'm talking like big as the area of this cup, alright? See how big this cup is? You see it? You see how the diameter? You see it? Do you see it? That's how much space I had. I stepped on into that spot. I'm talking like front row of where like right in front of Shawn. I was like, excuse me, and I just sat on down because I was not about to sit in the back and not hear Shawn, not see Shawn. No. Literally sat all the way in the front as close as possible. Was not going to sit in the back and just plop down. Did I get some weird stares? Yes. Was it worth it because I got a good shot of him? Yes. So Q&A begins, and like another like half hour after everyone sits down, And Shawn comes out, and it's great just to get to see him again, nice and up close. He answers some questions. Didn't answer my question, but I don't know what I was expecting. There's so many people. There's no way he answers all your questions. And the most viewed video on my channel is the Q&A video because I filmed the whole thing in its entirety, and so that's really cool. So that's great. And at the end, they said don't give him any gifts. And what does everyone do? Gives him stuff. So then I had a letter for him, and I was like, okay, so I'm gonna give him my letter. As I like go like this, like, Shawn, here's my letter. He literally just like walks away. I don't even know if he even acknowledged me. He just walked on out. He took whatever was on this side, and I'm like right here, but he's over here, and just continued walking. And I was like, great. So not only did I not say anything, wasn't able to give him my letter. Though they do give you an address to send like fan mail to if you're gonna give him a gift or whatever, but I mean, for all I know, he could never see the fan mail. Like, we don't even know where that mailbox really is. At least if I gave it to him, he like acknowledged and held it, but whatever. So then that happened, and I'm not gonna lie, after that all happened, I was a little disappointed in myself and was just wondering what I just did and all the things I could have done differently. But don't live with regrets, you guys. Just move on, because the concert was still amazing, had a bunch of fun. And what they don't tell you is that they don't upload your meet and greet photo to the website till like after the concert. So you take your photo with him at like 4 or 5. You don't get that back until midnight. I kid you not. Maybe they made it more faster for this tour. I highly doubt it. Maybe. I don't know. But for me, they didn't upload it till after the show ended. And I was panicking because I'm here sitting in between Charlie Puth's amazing set and Shawn's set, scrolling through my phone on the website where they upload the photos. I'm like, where is my photo? Don't see it. They didn't even have anything up for my tour date. The last tour date was the one from the day before. Okay, so it's come time to like the concert ended. It was great. I screamed my head off. I was jumping on the bleachers, shaking it like crazy. And now it's time to get in the car and head home. I checked the website, and what will you know? On the website is the cover page of like what someone meet with like the first person meet and greet photo, and it says August 17th, Newark, New Jersey, Prudential Center. And I was like, oh my gosh, they uploaded the photos. But again, the way you meet him is the way they upload the photos. So I was seeing everyone's photo that like I sat next to, and I was like, where's my photo? Only to realize, oh yeah, I like jumped to the front, so my photos are like not quite yet. So I kept on scrolling, and then my phone refreshed. Oh, it refreshed, you guys. And when it did, on top of the page was my meet and greet photo. They uploaded it twice. They uploaded the 2 photos I took twice. I guess like they screenshot it, they like, you know, snapped the photo twice. And so some people, they blinked in between. You can see like a slight difference. Mine wasn't slight difference. It was literally the same because I was immobile during that moment. But in all its glory was me and Shawn, and I was just like, ah, this happened into here. Oh my god. And the best part is, so you know the phrase, a picture is worth 1,000 words? Well, it is true, my friends, because when I was looking at my photo, I was like, oh, it's a nice photo. I'm looking at the camera, I didn't blink. That was important. We look great. And then I look at the bottom of the photo, and I was like, oh my god, his hand touched my arm like this. And I completely had no recollection of that happening. I did not remember that happening. That all I felt was the hand on my back. I don't know how that skipped my mind. And I freaked out about that for like a good 10 minutes. Just like, I sent it to everyone, and it was just great. The photo made it 10 times better. Don't worry too much about the photo. Worry about like the experience of meeting him, because that's what you're gonna remember the most. And the photo's just always gonna be there. Don't be afraid to ask for a pose and have backup poses just in case. Right, so Summer Jam came around. It was June 15th. I was excited. Obviously, I knew he wasn't gonna perform that much because it's a festival with like other people performing. He did about 6, which is fine. And so the concert festival, whatever you want to call it, starts. He went, I'm pretty sure, like second to last or third to last, and I was just like, are you serious? I have to stay through all these other sets. The other people I saw perform were and then Shawn finally comes on. Now at this point, it is like 8:50 when Shawn comes on, alright? It's practically 9. You're sitting essentially right next to the beach. You're on the beach, and so the water is making everything cold. I was freezing even though it was June. So that wasn't the most pleasant experience. That's why I don't really like outdoor concerts. And now on to Verizon Up Show. Yeah. So back in February, these posts were circulating Instagram about how Shawn is going to be like partnering up with Verizon, which for those of you that don't know, it's a phone carrier brand. I know some countries have different like carriers or whatever. So I was like, you know who has Verizon? Me. So I was like ready to go for whatever Shawn was gonna partner up to do. And through their rewards plan system called Verizon Up, he was gonna do a special concert just for them. And I was like, you know who has to be here to see this happen? Me. And so spring break rolls around. It's like April something or whatever. And it says on the countdown for like tickets you can redeem from like the program, Shawn Mendes tickets finally were popping up on the site, and they said tickets go on sale tomorrow at 11 a.m. It was crazy, and I was like, I have school then, how the heck am I supposed to pull this off? But I'm gonna try for Shawn. So the next day rolls around, I have the app open. The next day rolls around, I have the app open, I'm ready to go. So the day comes, it's time to redeem these tickets. I'm in class, so I can't do it because I have to pay attention to my studies like a good student that I am. I was so sad for the rest of the day because I was like, this is the one chance I have to see Shawn without having to pay an arm and a leg. And I was like, what are the chances if I go back on the site and try it myself? Will I get tickets? My little code, put that in, shows where I want to go. Was humoring myself like, haha, it's probably not gonna work now. And would you guess what happened? It did. It went through. So the day rolls around this concert. I am ready to go. I'm all ready. It's raining because that's New York for you. And we're standing underneath the scaffolding waiting. We waited for like an hour and a half before we got in because it's a GA concert, so first come first serve. And so I rolled on in and I got my little spot on the floor to see Shawn. The only problem is I haven't really gone to many GA concerts, and if I have, I always was lucky enough to get like first barricade. So like you're in front, you're having the best time of your life, but when you're in the back, if you're in the middle, not so much. Everyone is next to you. There is no such thing as personal space. That doesn't exist anymore. Everyone is just sweaty and gross. I did not take that into consideration. So if you have the option, maybe don't do GA. Have some neck cramps trying to look for Shawn on the stage. But it's all good. It's all fine. It all worked out. Another thing is, as the concert goes along, the crowd just seems to like shift forward more. Where did that space exist to begin with? I don't know. Crazy Matrix level stuff happening. The show was great. I heard some good music. You know, Shawn performed pretty much a really long set actually. I thought it was gonna be like a quick like 6-7 song show he did for the festival. But it was almost like a full-length concert, like minus like 6 songs. So Shawn does like maybe like 20-ish songs, something like that. And he performed like a dozen this time, so like not that bad. That's where we are today. Those are all my Shawn Mendes concert experience. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys stay here a little longer for when I talk about my new experiences and all the crazy other stuff that happens on this tour. And yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You can follow me on all my social medias, such as Instagram and Twitter. Usernames here, down below, all that good stuff. And yeah, see you guys soon.
I think about you, babe.